Hi, so it's the first week of August here in Central New York, and this is what's in my farm box this week. We've worked with a CSA where they send us a list. CSAs operate in different ways, but our current one sends us a list of what comes, and we can make adjustments within a certain time period. So I was able to add some extras, so this isn't exactly what everyone got this week, but this is what I picked. So first, I added this 5 pounds of blueberries on from a farm that the farm that we works with, if that makes sense. So I got these 5 pounds of blueberries mainly because I am having a field day with my dehydrator this year, and I'm looking forward to trying to dehydrate some of those blueberries for over the winter. I'm also going to make some jam with them, so we're going to have a good time with those and eat some fresh, of course. So, okay, so next we have some Swiss chard. And now this will probably, knowing us, become sag, so the Indian greens dish that gets cooked and all those nice Indian spices get added to and then blended. So that is our favorite thing to do with chard. We also have some dinosaur kale. Kale is great. Both of the dark leafy greens. Dark leafy greens are just amazing in terms of our health, and there's so many different ways to prepare them. So this, I will either, steam. Actually, the last batch of kale I had, I put in the dehydrator for soups and stuff over the winter. This I may just steam down and put a nice peanut sauce on it, or walnut sauce, or just make it into a salad. The nice thing with kale is if you kind of massage it with your hands after you cut it up and put it into a salad bowl, give it a good bit of massaging, and that helps break it down and helps with digesting it. So. Okay, we have some flat leaf parsley, and this I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. Garnish is, a popular thing with parsley, but I also love to make tabbouleh. So that might be what this ends up being. I actually have a great recipe for a quinoa tabbouleh, so I might give that a try, especially since Chris loves quinoa so much. It would be great for his lunches. Nice, beautiful head of green lettuce. So I love doing if you've seen my previous videos, a pre-prep salad bar. So if I get this cleaned and prepped in the fridge, then when we're hungry and want an afternoon snack, it's really easy to just pull everything out and make a quick salad. Or if dinner's running a bit on the late side, I can pull salad out and we can start with that. Okay, we also have, let me see how many of these I have. I'm trying to keep everything on, I've got the bag on the chair here. We have an eggplant. So last time we had eggplant, it became ratatouille. This will probably be baba ganoush, or I may just dice it up and roast it for bowls or for a sheet pan dinner. By the way, if you have any ideas for what to do with some of these veggies, please share them in the comments. We can all kind of learn from each other and come up with new ideas. So, okay, we have tomatoes. So it's tomato season. These are beautiful. I like to use these under a good chickpea salad, or with veggie burgers on the weekend, or just sliced up for a salad, something like that, or just sandwiches, right? Okay, what else do we have in here? We have green beans. So these might just get steamed as a side, or they might go into a Tuscan minestrone. Okay, and we have here this. Looks like this was a new one for me, and I did not cheat and look at my list before I started recording. So this looks like some kind of a zucchini. If you look closely at that, you can tell by the stem. So it's some kind of a squash or zucchini. So I'm going to look that up because this looks this looks cool. And that's the nice thing about CSAs, community supported agriculture farm boxes, is it's a great chance to venture out and you'll get things that maybe you wouldn't have tried before. New experiences, you learn what you like and what you don't like, just based on experience versus prejudgment. I can tell you definitely that we do not like fennel in our house. We have tried and tried and tried it. So when fennel shows up on our list, that's one time I definitely go in and I sub out something else. So, but we do like our squashes. So we're gonna see I'm curious to cut this open because I'm almost kind of picturing almost like a stuffed pepper. I know you can do zucchini boats, but with how round that is, that might be kind of fun. Okay, let's see what we do with that. And I'll try to take a picture when I do something with it and share it with y'all. Okay, and let's see here. We have, see how many we have. I've got some extra of some things here. We have cucumbers. So again, great for slicing and using as dippers instead of crackers. cucumber mint mocktails and cucumber soup, all sorts of different cucumber options there. Okay, and now we're gonna get to, and I'm spilling. It's kind of going everywhere. Okay, so we have zucchini. This is just our standard traditional zucchini that we are used to seeing. And actually this week, with it being the first week of August 8th is National Zucchini Day, in case you didn't know that. And it's also National Leave Zucchini on Your Neighbor Porch Day. So go share it. Feel free to share the wealth of the zucchini. Kind of fun that there's a day for that. Oh, there's another tomato. Okay, and we have at least one little yellow squash, so these are starting to come in. Isn't that cute? So that will, again, the zucchini, whether they're yellow zucchini or traditional zucchini, so many different options for zucchini. So feel free to share your favorite in the comments down below. But cubed and roasted for bowls, shredded for zucchini bread and zucchini muffins. I love a good quick breakfast, so if I can make zucchini muffins or zucchini bread for the family, that is great because that gets everyone up and moving and going for the day really fast. Okay, we also have, and I won't pull them all out, loads of onions. So the onions are coming in now. This is awesome. I did get extras of these and the next item because, again, my dehydrator's over here. My dehydrator. So I'm looking forward to dehydrating some, mirepoix. So the onions and carrots and stuff for soup over the winter where I can just scoop out some dehydrated base veggies and put that into my soup without using the freezer because my freezer is chock full all the time. Okay, and we have some garlic. So this is moist garlic, I think they said a little waterlogged because of some rain we got. It hasn't dried out yet, but this is some fresh garlic from the farm. And I won't pull all of these next things out, but these are carrots. So, and I think I got extras of these too, just like with the onions for, to dehydrate and put them away for soup for the winter. So I got a bunch of carrots as well. And I think that's it for this week. So if you have any questions or comments, please feel free to comment below the video. Send me a direct message. If you have some of these vegetables and you're looking for ideas for what to do with them, I can send you some recipes. I'm always happy to share those. So until next time, I will see you later. Thanks. Bye.